you. And I'm really happy that we can spend our lifetime together, and I can spend my knowledge with you to support you to become a successful trader. Yeah, we stream this show live on YouTube as well. So if you watch it on YouTube right now or maybe later, then feel free to click the button in the right corner. You can subscribe this channel. You can give us a like if you want, thumb up, or if you think it's not that good, then a thumb down. Main thing is you come in action anyway. And if you want, you can leave a comment below that video. So on YouTube, good morning, Barry, Darom, Nico, Jack, wonderful, good morning, Don, Joachim, Don, again, Jack, Daniel, good morning. So is YouTube connected? Yes, it is. Maybe it will take a little bit of time. Okay, so let me check. Let me share my screen and fix the chat so I can see everything there. Here we go. Great. So Marie-Louise, wonderful, good morning. Gertz, good morning. Darshan, also good morning. Guys, feel free to ask whatever is in your mind on YouTube, of course, and on Zoom. The chats are open. I have it in my screen. I have it in my view. So we can talk about almost everything, guys. Okay, so let's see. First of all, as every morning, we have our daily trading and working style routine, which is really important for you. Or for example, for every kind of trader, that you have a specific trading routine every day. So the upcoming events today, we expect the second estimate GDP this afternoon, 2:30. Previous one is 6.5, the forecast 6.7. Then we expect the US weekly export sales, 2:32, and the gas storage report at 4:30. So that's all for the whole week and today, which means we can focusing on our trades. Okay, so let me invite you to a couple of other things, but before we do that, let's check a couple of trades. And let's see, DAX trading, guys. Oh my gosh, I love it. So yes, I think you see, there was the, let's see, can I explain? I need my drawing program. So, oh my gosh. So you see, yesterday we talked about, you know, that was the point, that was in the night last night. So then the second shot yesterday, that was what we talked about yesterday. So yesterday, during the rest of the day, and you could follow in my live trading room on Traders Yard, by the way, we made almost just only profitable trades. So because we had an entry, you know, target was always the 0.2. Yeah, there was a 0.2, there was a 0.2. That all that stuff herein was the first possible trend arm. So the target was always 0.2, you know, 86% hit quote. Yeah, so we had to do that all the time. When we have any balanced candles, we tried it. So the first shot was a really great trade. So we had a top, I sold half the position after we reached the 0.2 almost here. So then I sold half the position, trailed my stop into profit, and got out with the last profit. So it was a profitable trade. So the next one, again, because there was a balanced candle, so I had my next entry and I trailed my stop after we reached the 0.2, first hit. Then I trailed my stop into profit because it makes no sense the moment you reach the 0.2 and fulfill the hit quote that you make loss. That's stupid. Okay, that's not sensible. So then I got out, but immediately new balance candle occurred, which means I had to speculate to a trend continuation and to reach the 0.2. So we did it again, but there was no more volume. in the market. So I trailed my stop and got out with a kind of zero gain. Yeah. And then again, balanced candles, which means no volume for buyers, just more volume on the seller side. We did it again. And look, that's where we are right now. So guys, it's not like jumping in, jumping out. Now, no, it's like it's strategy. We are speculating to reach the point 2 with our hit quote of 86%, and we are speculating on a final trend continuation. And this, it's not a problem to have a small loss or to have small winners. It's still annoying if the price finally goes down or up and continues the trend and comes in action, and you are not a part of it. If you have this small winners or losers, something like that, and then you're looking, oh my gosh, I missed the re-entry. This is really annoying. And this is what I did in my past, to have a couple of trades. And then finally, if we have the big move, I was looking at the chart and saying, my gosh, Jesus Christ, in heaven's sake, where were you? Okay, so this is so important as a trader, sticking to the rules. This is what you can see in my back all the time, sticking to the rules. So now the trend or the trade is still running. So, and now let me give you a small, lovely advice. Never ask, never ask, how far can the trade go? Never ask this, because I know that this is now in your mind. I know it because it's just my mind too in the past. I ask all the time, oh my gosh, where is the end of the trend? Where should I go out? Oh my God, what should I do? Should I trail the stop loss? What should I do? Oh my, how far can the price falling? Where will it move? Where will it turn around? All that stuff. Stop doing that. No one cares. Doesn't matter. Trail the stop and take the money what the market will give you. That's your job. Not to interpret, not to guess, just trail the stop and have a plan. Of course, you can go out anywhere if you see a kind of double bottom or interrupted movement or whatever it is. Just follow your plan, and the plan must be placed before you stop the trade. Okay. So what I will do is just trail my stop. And as long as I cannot see a kind of contrary trend, which is working back to the point of control, I just trail the stop. Anytime I will go out, yes, but not yet. It's pressure on the market. So why should I go out? Okay, just let it run. That's DAX trading. This is what we're doing every day here in our lovely traders room. We have just Twitch too, but just only this week. Because on Traders Yard we have so much better quality. We can get in touch to each other. Yeah, you can share your screen, and we just trade the account of Admirals here. That's most important thing. Okay, so. And by the way, if you want to have more links and information, then it's a good idea that you follow on YouTube the channel of Admirals, because below every video you find all links you need to open an account, a real account, or to any kind of analysis, something else. So click here, click after the show to YouTube and find all those links you need for your information. So let's go to the hourly charts. Yeah, and Dow Jones, we had a trend continuation yesterday. And now there's for the moment, there is nothing to do. We see a kind of stabilization. And here you can see the price is circling around this price right now. And you see they build up on the left side. They build up a little bit volume there. You see, you can watch, you can literally observe it, how they increase the volume there as long as the price is circling around there. So what we have to do is nothing, because we had a perfect entry. We sold half the position, we trailed the stop, and we let the market decide how much money we will get. Then let's gold. So let's check the gold price. Yeah, as I thought about is that we have a rejecting price here at this volume zone. This is, by the way, yeah, within the red zone. So where we are in gold, yeah, the main trend is still facing upwards because the main trend will break. So that's the correction zone of the main trend. So and here we are within. So now we're circling around the point of control. So we have a secondary trend which is facing downwards. We had a small correction, and now you see we reach almost 0.2. It's exactly the point of control too. So yeah, it's not really cool to trade exactly around the point of control. So in my opinion, I guess it's a good idea to wait because we have an old uptrend. Yeah, let's see if we have a trend continuation there or we stay at the point of control. Just keep an eye on it, okay? So then it's the oil, crude oil. Okay. So let's check the oil price. So in oil, we have just a chance because that's the trend. Move, correction, move, correction, move, correction, move, correction. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the last trend arm. We have a balance candle there, which means we have to go in, guys. Yeah, we have to go in. So open a position above a little bit there, give a little bit space, not exactly there. So because, and the stop loss, of course, is should be placed, yeah, latest there. Yeah, there you can calculate your money. Yeah, if you want to be a little bit more sure or not that much risk, then trail it here. That's just up to you. It's kind of working style. Yeah. So, and the target, of course, is first target is always the 0.2. There is the hit quote. There we set an alert. Okay. So oil, we have to go long based on the rules. So gold, crude oil, Euro USD. In Euro USD, it's an old trend, to be honest, nothing to do. So, and it's an interesting part, really interesting part. You see, the older the trend, the less the chance that moves to the upper side. Even we are on back to the point of control, back on track to the point of control. But you see, the trend is really old. And there is the game, you know, the institutional money, the big money, we're creating the trend, we're pyramiding the trade or the trend, and at a specific time when the trend is really old, they need to go out. So they use every single move to bring the volume on the seller side into the market. And with this is the point why in an old trend, we have less moves over the last 0.2. So therefore, always trade out of the accumulation phase. Then you have a big chance. But now in Euro USD, the trend is much too old. Okay. So guys, my question for you today is, and Kitty, if you're ready, oh, thank you very much. Come on, let me say ready for Rumble. Great. Do you know how to trail your stop loss? This is a really important question. Do you know how to trail your stop loss in every case? So yeah, I do. I'm not sure yet. Oh no, I don't how to trail my stop loss. And of course, on YouTube, you can type the numbers, so I have an overview about that. And on Zoom, you can be a part of the poll. So how do you know how to trail your stop loss? Yeah, I do. I'm not sure yet, or no, I don't. And while you click the button, let's see about our charts. And yeah, here we go. This will be a loser. US dollar, Swiss franc, this will be a loser. So that's a little bit it was too annoying, you know. In my other account, I don't have an open trade in US dollar, Japan, US dollar, Swiss franc. So here they pulled me in. So therefore, you see, I was not able to trail my stop closer. So I was speculating that at the point of control, we have a little bit more resist, more sellers, but it didn't work. So, or it haven't worked right now. So, which means I guess I will get out in the next minutes. But that doesn't mean that the trend is not able to continue. But here we go. At this special point, I can explain how important it is to use the first possible entry. And you see, we had a couple of possibilities to go into the market, to speculate, to reach the point 2, and the point 2 was there. And look, exactly, we hit it. We hit it exactly there. It's a pinpoint. It's punctually, we really pinpoint. So it's important to use that. You see, the older the trend, the more we have a time extended correction, the less the probability that we see a trend continuation or we hit it again. But as long as the trend will not break, and by the way, the trend will break above that rectangle here, we have to confess that finally the trend will at any time will continue, because we have a probability of 72% for a trend continuation. Or in the first trend arm, you saw it in DAX, by the way, of 86%. So even we will get out, we should not miss the re-entry. So keep it on your watch list still, even we got out. So Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, we are still in. There is nothing to say. SI, we're assuming that we will see a kind of rejecting of the price at the point of high. So for me, nothing to do. So Euro, Canadian dollar, we were in too. And now the price is working for us. So feel free if you want to trail your stop loss, or latest if you see a next balance candle, because you know there's a lot of space to go down, to go up to the point 2. So be careful with it the moment you are in profit. So just we see there is the point of high. So the moment you see a balance candle, wait until the candle is finished and then trail the stop to the low of this candle to cut a possible loss, because this is a kind of freedom feeling, yeah? Because you own, the moment you have rules, you just have to look for the re-entry, and that's really cool. That's the point why so many people don't use a stop loss or trade it, unclear or not really based on any kind of rules, because less people and less private traders have rules. So they are happy to be in the market, and they don't want to go out, because they are afraid of not getting into the market again. So that's the positive or the big benefit. If you have rules, just it's kind of checklist. Check, entry. Check, out. Check, entry. Job, just a job. And that's what we have to do as private traders, yeah? So let's go. Then what's on my watch list today? Let's see if we have Euro, Canadian dollar. Yeah, so as I mentioned, yeah, now you see we are out in US dollar. Yeah, so just waiting for the re-entry. So on my watch list today is Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. So Why is it? It's in 4-hourly chart. Yeah. So just a moment. Let me, here we go. I have to delete all that stuff. And then we can start from fresh because I want to show you this interesting thing. Because let's make it a little bit more. So you see, we are deep in the green zone. Move. Correction. There was a close, a small close above the last point 2, which means there is the correction. There were balanced candle, and we have to assume that the price will go up and continue the trend, so we can come a little bit closer. So check the private trader sentiment about Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, which means here we go. And you can see in the last couple of days, a lot of people, private traders, were long. So look, the last days, the price were short, and most of the people's are long. Private traders, bad behavior to work against the trend and against the price. So, but now we can see, oh my gosh, from yesterday to today, you see most of the traders switch now to the short side. Now, guys, now it's too late. Yeah, but this is what private traders are doing all the time, the wrong things. Yeah, so just work with the trend, and we have to learn how to think like the big pros in the market. Yeah, now they switch to the short side, which means if you want to sell something, what do you need? What do you need? If you want to sell something, what do you need? Type in the chat box. If you want to sell something, what do you need? Exactly. Buyers. Yeah. You know, everything is in the order book. Everything, and just only buying and selling at price, the volume, PV, PD. Yeah, that's the point. Price, volume, price, volume. The only milestones in our trades. Yeah. So, and now most of traders switching to the short side because they realized, damn it, it doesn't go short. Now it doesn't go long. I lost so much money. Yes, now I have to go short. It's too late, guys. Yeah, it's too late. So I'm not sure if this will happen, but the chance is there and the probability is on our side. Yeah. So, you know, the law of probability. So we have a trend, we are on the correction, we have balanced candles, let's go up. Yeah. But there is the price going more down. It's cool. Yeah. The more the price is going down, the more money we can make on the way up. Okay. So this is Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, so let me see your questions, by the way. New Zealand US dollar has been on fire following their rate cuts drop. Yeah, whatever you do, I don't care about what they say. I just follow the rules. Oh, by the way, because I saw this from Darshan this morning. So I have a question. Do you know all traders that are involved in New Zealand US dollar? Darshan, yes or no? Do you know all traders? Because that is what you have to do. The moment you trade with news, it's just your opinion. It's just your interpretation because it's your perception. If you know all traders, they are engaged in New Zealand US dollar, then I ask you, have you called them? Do you know their opinion? So then my question is, where do you take the right from to judge this currency pair? Why do you trade about news? It's just your opinion. You are a private trader, unless you are a big player. Can you influence the price on the right side, New Zealand US dollar? Can you influence the price? Do you have that big account? I'm quite sure you're not, unless you were not in this show. So the moment you have no influence to the market, why do you trade about your opinion? Why should you do that? Can you make a back test about your opinion? Do you have numbers? They prove that your trading style is profitable, not 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. If you can prove it, then I believe it. If not, then I promise you, you will never become successful in trading with this behavior of trading. Yeah, maybe it works in this specific case, but not on a long run. Believe me, I have a bit more experience like you. Just sharing my knowledge. You can do whatever you want, by the way. The same. Let's see. It's interesting. It's really interesting. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. So you say there were strong fight support at 0.6930. 0.6930. Yeah. So my question. So you say there was a big fight. So, okay, I agree. Okay, let me show you something, okay? So where is the big fight? Where is the big fight? I cannot see the big fight. I cannot see the resist. Where is it? Where is it? Can you show me? No, you cannot, because you're watching one time frame. Who cares? It's just your perception, guys. You have to understand that it's your perception among of millions of traders around the world. Where do you take the right from to judge the trader price? By any support or resist, it's your perception, guys. As long, I promise you, as long as you think you can trade like this stuff, I promise you, you will lose all your money on a long run. Maybe it could be successful with one trade, but never on a long trade. Oh, let me show. So let me show you this. So can you show me the resist? Where is the big fight at 0.6930? Where is it? Show me. That's weekly chart. And we have a lot of traders that are watching the weekly chart. So now maybe imagine there is a trader close to you. And you tell this guy, oh, do you see the resist, the big fight at 0.6930? And this guy is watching the guy, buddy, what are you talking about? I'm looking at the weekly chart. Where is your damn it resist? Where? You see, that makes no sense. It's just your perception. And as long as you follow such things, I promise you, you will never become successful. Never. That's a promise. That's a guarantee, by the way. Okay. Just my private opinion, by the way. Okay. Yeah. So just you have to do whatever you think is good for you. So still on my watch list, British pound, Japanese yen. Of course, 4-hourly chart. And British pound, Japanese yen. Be careful. It's not longer a downtrend. It's a bit more an uptrend right now. So therefore, I have it on my watch list because that's my trend right now. And here we go. I'm waiting for the first correction to fulfill my rules. So please have it in your watch list. Yeah. And of course, British pound Swiss franc. Still, here we have a similar situation. So the main trend is still facing upwards, downwards, sorry. But we also have now, right now, a new trend, this one. So now, because we don't have an open trade, we have to do that. Yeah, just keep it on your watch list, by the way. So the point is, my question was, do you know how to trail your stop loss? If yes, I'm really happy with you. If you say, I'm not sure yet, then let me tell you this, it's a kind of your working style. But quick reminder, the stop loss should protect your trading idea and not your money. The point is, the stop loss protects your trading idea and not the money. The money is protected. The money is protected by your money management. That's different. So if you think it in that way, and if you think about it, that the stop loss should protect your trading idea, there is no reason to trail your stop away from your entry. The only point how to trail the stop loss is closer to your entry, to cut the possible loss or to make your trades safe. And this is so much more important because if you get out, we can make a re-entry. Yeah. So I can suppose and highly recommend invest in your education on all the sites of Admirals, or take a private teacher. This guy will support you for a couple of time, and then you can become successful. And this is so much important about your stop loss. Guys, let me say thank you for your support, for your attention, your precious lifetime. I wish you a wonderful Thursday. Maybe we'll see each other in the live trading room, or latest tomorrow, 8:30, right before the markets will open. I wish you a great day. Have courage and be kind. And as always, may the force of the rules be with you. See you. Bye-bye.